running this gallery, Circleculture, since 10 years, and there wasn't like a concept in the beginning, like saying, oh, we're going to be like an urban art gallery or something, but with the years it developed kind of organically. Somehow there's something between street art and graphic design and fine art, something happening here in this whole program of artists and people we show. And I was interested in starting to define what kind of new generation of artists we are talking about. And this was the point where I was starting to talk with people from the university, from the art historical section, and with artists and collectors. We more and more went to the definition of the urban artist.
We are like kind of combining street, we are combining fashion, we are combining music, all these different sides becoming something new. And this show is a very nice reference. On the one hand, all the artists here have like a street art, graffiti background, but emerged somewhat into fine art. And so here, for the first time, really a very nice setup where the line somewhat diffuses into each other. And that makes it very interesting. And also with new media, internet, there's a lot of new stuff coming out, and it's really revolutionizing the art world.
Yeah, they asked me to come here, and I was like thinking about what I'm gonna do, but I was more interested in this place than in the concept of urbanism.
I came to Soho House, which is a very fashionable and vogue building, and I thought I would bring something a bit rusty and dirty and favela and original. And I made it specifically for this opening.
When I came here, I was just trying to present something against the civilization of consume. I think there is a big difference between rich people and poor people, and I would like to do it like less, and that's what I'm trying to talk about.
I don't think there's like a technical or aesthetic element you can recognize. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have a street background. You also can have like a fashion background, avant-garde fashion background, that's also urban underground culture. Or you come from graphic design, which has nothing to do at all with any street activities. You're like a subcultural activist and creative person, and you're trying to differ from the mainstream idea of creativity. And I think that's people with a certain attitude. And exactly this attitude, if somebody is going with this attitude into the field of the fine art, that's what we call urban art. That's my proposition, at least.
The way I work is like many different layers on top of each other. And spray painting, erasing it, cutting it out, washing it out. So one layer was like me tagging all my old graffiti, street names. If you see the picture from the back, it has a feeling when you come close, you can find a lot. It's like really like looking into clouds. It never gets boring, and that's what is attracting me.
In terms of my installation, all the elements are from the street. I pick everything up, and I try to recycle every nail that I find. And yeah, it falls into urban art insofar that I live in a city, that I travel to cities, that my work is coming from cities. Art and artists that are working in the environment and landscape of a city.
This is about communication, and this communication point is making art. Not making street art, not making urban art, not making fine art. We just communicate it, and we give a chance to people to look at it and to find their own place, and their own place in the universe.